All right, we're back with more. We begin with our number one Cochrane Go One Better call of the night. We're going to go out to Joey in Salzburg for that. Joey, welcome. Go ahead.
Hi, Bob. I had a question for you and Chris. If you guys had heard anything about an extension for TJ Watt, because I know the Steelers don't usually like to give out extensions once the season starts. If you guys had heard if there was any chance of a deal getting done before the season.
I would expect one. Thanks, Joey. Chris, I think they'll probably go all the way up to the deadline, the final night. They've done it before with guys. I suspect they'll get it done. My biggest stumbling block, if I'm looking at this, would be guaranteed money, because they don't like to give as much as some of these contracts have been given, like $100 million to Myles Garrett or whatever.
Well, I mean, the scales, too, are just different. They will go – if it happens, it's going to happen, I think, at the 11th hour. So I agree with you there, if it happens. But he's going to want $30 million a year, and he's one of the handful of defensive players in the league, Bob, where you could actually say that's warranted given his production. I just think when you talk about the basic economic scales here, it's going to be just a tough one for the Steelers to look at. My gut tells me 51% they get this done, but I'm not all that confident that it's going to happen, just barely.
Yeah. It is going to be interesting because there's a lot at stake here for both sides here. Let's go out to Ryan in Raleigh, North Carolina. What's up, Ryan? Thanks for calling from Raleigh.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Oh, I'm doing good. Okay, little off the wall here, but maybe our fourth receiver, maybe our third, fourth, fifth, James Washington, how many touchdowns do you think he will get in this upcoming season?
Not as many as he wants. Thanks, Ryan. Chris, your thought on that?
I feel like that's somebody who's got an over-under that they're staring at right now on their phone, and they're trying for a little bit of expert intel. Not as many as I would like to see him get, because I think that guy is unfairly a little bit a forgotten man in this offense. There might not be any one thing that he does all that well. I know he was supposed to be a deep threat, but I think James Washington can be a useful player, but it just seems like he's going to be squeezed out by the rest of this receiving core, including some of these tight ends.
Yeah, I agree. And Najee Harris is going to be involved in pass game too, so who knows what's going to happen. But, what can you do? He's the fourth guy right now on a staff that's very deep. All right, it's going to do it for us. Real quick, just want to get your take. Lakers, everyone's over the age of 35, it looks like. 10 seconds. Can they possibly hold up through the entire – no way, right? Not in the West.
I don't know. You should have signed McConnell. He would have been more useful than some of the guys you're going to get.
I agree.
That's all I've got to say about them.
All right, we're out of time. Thanks, Chris, as always. Appreciate it. See you on the PM show tomorrow on 93.7 The Fan. That's going to do it. We'll be back here tomorrow at 10:35. Thank you for joining us. We hope you do it every single night of the week right here on Pittsburgh CW. Good night.